8. Iceberg straight ahead. The temperature seemed to be dropping by the second, so Ellie was relieved. Then they finally got out of the net air. Ellie looked over at Max as they followed behind Officer Lowe and Vic and Luna. She was hoping he'd have some kind of plan, but Max only struck that they couldn't run and leave Vic. And even if Vic got out of the man's grasp, they still needed the teapot. Luna trotted next to them through the corridor, but abruptly stopped when they turned a corner. A man in a strange metallic cloak stood in the middle of the passageway. "Excuse me, sir." Officer Lowe tipped his hand. "Escorting these three to the master-at-arms. I can take them from here," the other man said. Reaching for Luna's leash, Ellie held it tight. "And who are you?" Officer Lowe let go of Vic's hold and eyed the man in the tinfoil cloak suspiciously. Vic took a few steps back. "My name is Atlas, and I'm responsible for these four, if you count the furry one." "No, he's not," Ellie blurted out. "And you can't have our puppy." "Silly girl," Atlas laughed. "I don't want the puppy." Officer Lowe's eyebrows pinched together as he tried to make sense of what was going on. "I think it's best for the master-at-arms to sort this out," he told Atlas. He tried to get by, but Atlas wouldn't budge. She was a large man, and she took up most of the passageway just by standing in it. Plus, light reflected off his weird cloak at all kinds of angles, making their eyes hurt. Before either of the men could do anything, a massive jolt shook the entire ship, knocking them all to their knees. Everything shook. Light flickered on and off, and Officer Lowe dropped the bundle-up teapot. "There's the iceberg," Atlas said. "Right on time." The shaking stopped, but Ellie knew the real danger was coming. She reached down and grabbed the bundle teapot. "Let's go!" she yelled to Vic and Max. They ran as fast as they could yet in the direction they had come from, ignoring the shouts of both men behind them. People began pouring into the passageway to see what the commotion was. The crowd was hard to get through, but it helped them hide from Atlas and Officer Lowe. They ducked into a little sitting room and shut the door. "Who is that guy?" Vic asked. "Must be who Juniper was trying to find," Ellie said. Some of the lights flickered, and the entire ship seemed to groan and creak. "We'd better make Luna spin right now, or we really are going to head to home," Max said, trying to catch his breath. "Luna, come on, girl," Ellie said, in the most cheerful voice she could. Even though she did not feel the least bit cheerful, she wagged Luna's tail. "Chase it! Go get it! Come on, Luna," the boys said, jittering in circles. All around and around. Luna barked and jumped at all the excitement, but she didn't seem to understand what they were trying to get her to do. Vic spun in a circle. Max spun in a circle. Ellie scratched Luna's back. "See? You have to spin in circles." The room shuddered. "What's it gonna take to make this dog spin?" Vic nearly pulled his hair out. Ellie suddenly remembered. She reached into her pocket and pulled out the chunk of bread she'd saved. It was a squishy, but Luna wouldn't care. Ellie and Ellie waved it in the front of the puppy's face and led her in a circle until finally Luna began to spin around. Faster, Luna! They all shouted. After 5 spins, there was a large flash of light. Just like before, the feet left the ground. When they landed, they were back on the sidewalk in Philadelphia. It was sunny and traffic was noisy. It was as if they'd never even left. Ellie still had the teapot slung over her shoulder and the bread in her hand. She bent down and hugged Luna. "You did it, girl. You saved us," she said as she gave Luna her treat. Big and Max bent down to pet Luna too. "Keeping that bread was really smart, Ellie," Big said. "And it's a good thing you knew so much about the Titanic," Max added. "Thanks," Ellie smiled. Luna licked Ellie's cheek. That was her way of asking, "Do you have any more bread?" "All right, we can't waste any more time." Bix took Luna's leash. "We're going to the bed right this minute." The end. See more in chapter 9.